Hello? Hello, hello? I'll be right there. I'm connecting the mic. Hello! Hi! It's working. It is? It's working. Please tell me if there is any problem with the sound. I think the music is too loud. I'll put it down. How is the microphone? Can you hear me okay? I have no idea how it is. Ooh, the video looks really nice right now. I even have like an extra light over there. Welcome! Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour! Oh, so, who is coming up? We have the Philippines. Hello! I'm gonna try to say what you put in the comments. Magandang umaga? I'm sure I said it very wrong. I'm sorry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi from Washington State in the USA. Welcome. I hope you're having a nice summer. I am very much less shiny than yesterday, but we will see at the end of the stream. I hope the cicadas are not too loud. Still, I have the window open because otherwise I will die, like probably most of you in the Northern Hemisphere. If you are in Australia, I envy you so much. Bonjour, bonjour! Welcome from Brazil. Welcome from USA Pacific NW. Nice. Welcome from Denmark. Ooh, 2 Denmarks in a row. We have hello from the North Midwest. You didn't say the country, so I'm going to assume this is the US. We have Switzerland. Stockholm, Sweden is here. What would you have? Could you lower the music a little bit? I did. I'm gonna lower it more. So please don't hesitate to tell me if the sound is not okay. If the music is too loud, too low. I don't have like a return of the sound. Bonjour from Finland. Hi, Italy. Welcome. Berlin, Germany, Belgium. Welcome, welcome. So today. 2 things. I have some tickets to give to an event in the Netherlands, and also I want to do some beading, which gives me something to do, and that's something that I'm enjoying very much recently. And the other thing is that I have set up a channel on the Discord. It is public if you want to join. I don't know how it works, but I've put the link like right in the description of this live if you want to go there and tell me if you have any questions about your own projects. Like I have, let me show you, full screen. Right, let's go. Boom, Discord. This is my Discord channel. So there's plenty of channels for people who want to chat about many things. You can even have nice little pictures of your cats there and talk about that, which is nice. But I have set up a channel here which is called Live Project Help. And in this one you can put pictures or questions or anything that's relating to your project, and hopefully I will try to answer any question that you might have on your specific project, whether it's about technical something, fitting issues, what technique to use, even like design or just random brainstorming about projects. It's something I really love, brainstorming. So I'm gonna turn off my phone because it is loud. Chut, tu te tais. Merci. And I hope this will help anyone. And of course, if you have questions, like you just want to put them in the chat, I will happily help you with that. Which, okay, I hope you enjoy my setup of my live stream setup because I've upgraded it. I think like just adding lights was improving the quality of my camera, my two cameras, because you don't even see the microphone because it's there. So hopefully that's gonna help with the focus thing, and even like my little camera here, which will be filming when I do some beading. And I have a special treat, which is ta-da! This is for you. Oh, he's sleeping very, very hard. If he does something really funny, I will put the camera up. So, you're welcome. Hello, Lithuania. Hello from Orlando, Florida. I've been there. I know where that is. We have Michigan, USA. We have le Grand Est, la France. Cocorico. Where is not my cat? As you could see, he is right there. Cat cam, boom, cat. Okay, I can do that many times. That would be fun. Good evening from southeast of France. We have the east and the south. Welcome from Webster, New York. I'm guessing New York. New York, USA. I'm gonna say New York, USA. That is now where you live. Coucou de Norvège, Ohio, USA, another Ohio. Well, USA is in force today. I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it is 6 o'clock p.m., which is very nice. It's the end of the day, the sun is down. Maybe it will rain, but at least the heat is just bearable now. Iced coffee, of course. At 6 p.m. I know I shouldn't, but I like it. Anyways, how is everybody doing? And please, if you have any questions about your project, prepare them, because I want to solve problems, but I don't want to have problems, so give me your problems. For the beading projects, I'm working on this. Ta-da! That's my big fish. As you can see, I've made some progress. That this whole part is filled up. It's all just so sparkly. This is a fabric that I bought in Japan. It's a fabric that is printed with a bunch of fishes. Look at that. I bought two, so there's this one and the other with all different kinds of fish in there, and you're supposed to like cut them out. Let me show you on a small one. Like cut them out, they are symmetrical, and you make little pillows of them, which is very fun. But I don't know if I'm going to make pillows. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. But I've just started adding beads to the fish, which is very comforting, and it's a very nice like activity, very relaxing and very meditating. We always love some very nice, relaxing crafting activities. Okay, now I'm trying to set up the second camera. Ouais, allez là. So what I have is, attends, let me show you. Camera, you come here. I have my little cart over there with a bunch of different beads. So I think to feel like over here between the pink, We have little dots here. We have the pink long streaks like that, and I'm going to do like rows on this in this direction to just fill up the whole fish between the pink beads. And I think I'm gonna go green because that's what I have in hand. And we shall start with the darkest ones. See, this one I have a lot of, so I'm gonna start with the others, and when I don't have any more, it finish up. I'm gonna finish with this one. So let's go here. As you can see, there's like some ombre in blue, so I'll just go from this, starting from this line, which should be, what should we do? Light or dark? Because these beads are pretty dark. What do you think? Bonjour, bonjour! I'm always so impressed by streaming, the whole setup and tech, audio-visual stuff. I could never. Well, yes, I'm also very impressed with people who do that, but I try to improve a small thing every time. If like my first stream, it's basically like a Zoom call with a shitty webcam, so you just have to improve a little bit every time. But if you plan on doing everything at the same time, first of all, it's gonna cost you an arm, because I'm really happy that this microphone has been alone, and like my camera that I finally understood how to plug to my computer, I already have. But if you have to buy everything at the same time, you know that is not in the budget. Oops, hello again from upstate New York, USA. Hi. It's so nice. I love the idea. It sounds like a great activity. It is. We always love something mindlessly kind of manual. Like, I think it works with crochet or embroidery or a bunch of like knitting, even doing puzzles or something that just you can have your mind wander around. You don't have to think super hard on the project, and I really love that. Okay, votes are up. I have 2 lights, 1 dark. Tia, light is... Did you change your username for this vote? 2 light and 1 dark. I guess we have to go for light. Let's go. What is my lightest green? It's this one. Shall we have it here? We'll see. Or, I don't know, I can start with the light, but on the top. Because, you see how much I don't know what I'm doing. Go fetch your crochet. Oui. Okay, another one for light. Just join. I'm embroidering a patch to put on my pants. Nice. Always a good thing. Is it to fix a hole in the pants? Or is it just to decorate? I got buffered out. Had to restart the feed. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing, so I have no idea how to help. Oh, if you see ads at some point, would you mind just putting that in the chat and tell me, because I have no idea how that works. I've put it like on the lower setting. You cannot put it completely out of ads, otherwise the thing goes, it's not like completely out on your feed on YouTube. I don't know, it's like unmonetized. I don't know. Anyways, I put it on the lower setting, but I have no idea how many ads it's going to show, and I would love to know. So if you wouldn't mind just say, I just saw an ad, that would be super. That way I can have an idea. We have Yoshti saying, or lighter on the top where the light touches, which great minds thinks alike. I was thinking that 2 lights at the top and then ombre down into the... Okay. We have several going for this proposition. So let's go light on top and see how it goes, because I don't have a lot of this. Let's go with this one and this one and then this one, and maybe afterwards we'll go with the big one, which is kind of a little bit blue as well, so should be nice. Yes. I'm gonna set up, give you a little impromptu cat cam, so you can have a little thing to watch while I get out my threads. Voila. Back to the camera. Yup. Let's go. Oh, big stretch. It so it doesn't fall down, which would be lovely. On this side, I'm gonna move the camera. Please don't cut the feed. Okay. Okay. It's a bit unstable, but it should be okay. It looks, I had an ad about 3 minutes ago. Okay, one ad 3 minutes ago, but I just started. Why? 15 minutes, okay. So, okay, we are 15 minutes in, there's already at least one ad. Okay. I try to think why a fish would be lighter on the top. It's usually the other way around due to the natural camouflage against the bright sky. Ooh. But maybe this fish swims upside down. Or maybe it doesn't want to hide. It's a very flamboyant fish. He wants to be seen. Here I'm using my little piece of velvet. That's what I use to put the beads on. And I would... Where can I put it? Here? Okay, I would recommend using some velvet. I know I say it every stream, but using some velvet to put the beads on, it really helps having, because when you stab with your little needle, when you stab the beads to put them on your thread, if it's on a hard surface or just fabric, it would just rip, if that makes sense. But in this, since it's like little hair, it's almost like plenty of little hands holding the beads, so the needle goes through it and hopefully it doesn't like scratch on. It's not a big deal, but it's kind of it gives you half a second. It's like slightly faster, but for each bead, which given the amount of beads, that's a nice gain. Time gain. Time. We're starting strong right now. It's a waste of time, but like the opposite. It's a gain of time. Voila. Thank you. Can you hear the music, or is it so low that you don't hear anything? Please let me know. Flip and Awesome says, looks like a parrotfish. Yes, I didn't know that at first, but after some research and very interesting comments from viewers, I discovered that. So let's put some beads on this parrotfish. I'm gonna start here and just follow the edge. Time saver, yeah, time saver. I knew that somewhere in the back of my head. Thank you. What I do is put six beads on my needle, right there, if the camera would like to focus. No? Okay, bon, 6 beads. I stab my fabric a little bit lower, enough to have like the 6 beads, enough to have some space for the 6 beads. Then I go back 3 beads. I go through the 3 last ones. Yep. And we start over 5 million times. Voilà, that's my technique. Tia says, dropping out of the chat, I have to go knead my bread dough one more time and then work on my knitting project. We'll try to pop into the chat when I can. Thank you for passing by. It was very nice. Knead that bread. I'm definitely all for that. And I hope you have some nice time knitting your project. Are you mixing the next color on the next row? It's so it's gold and light green. Maybe I can do that, because it's true that this green is kind of golden. Ooh, that's a nice idea. Maybe I can add, because I have gold a little. Okay. I have this, which is very close. Should we make it gold on the top? Because this is not a lot of. What is this going to be? Meat Shield Maiden says. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just doing beaded fishes for now. I don't know. Maybe like a whole dress at some point? A corset? I don't know. What kind of beads do you use and where did you get them from? I don't know where I did get them from, because I've been hoarding every bead I found for years. They are glass, so that's all I have for you. Glass beads, probably not very expensive. I don't know. Like the most basic stuff. It would make a nice bag. It would, but I already have 2 fish bags. Do I have enough fish bags at some point? I don't know. I'm just going to add some gold. Just like I'm adding more when you are cooking and you just add more to delay the amount, so it makes more in the end. Yeah, it's basically the same color over there. We'll see. I wonder if one of those bead spinner will make the threading the beads faster. It probably would, but they are cheap beads and they are not exactly all the same. And I've tried, because I have a bead spinner, a small one, and it works okay, but it doesn't work with every color of bead. So the problem is like it's kind of getting stuck every 10 beads, which in the end it makes the whole thing slower and not faster. So if you are sure that the beads are all the same size and you have needles that are thin enough, which might be my problem as well, is that I don't have like a thread for the bead spinner that is small enough. That might be the issue. But that's a good idea to use that. 4, 5, 6. You may have 2 fish bags, but do you have 3? Demoxal says. That's very true. That's absolutely correct. Just got an ad. Okay, another ad. Another ad! So, It's been 23 minutes. So it's like every 10 minutes? That's a lot of ads. Oh la la. Ooh, that's a fun fact about French. French people, we don't say oh la la in the same... What did he just do? To mean the same thing that sometimes it says on movies and shows. Like oh la la, it doesn't mean like oh la la. It means something is not good probably, or like something just went wrong. Like you would probably say oh la la, or you're just annoyed or bored or just oh la la. So the ooh la la, it's mostly an English speaker thing when they think about French. Ooh la la is not sexy, it's something went wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6. This would also make a fun tab for a vacation, says Zila. It absolutely would. Something all beaded. Depending on how many fishes I have in the end, probably it will determine what will be the project. I don't know. Maybe if I really like it, when I finish all my beads, I will get more beads. Or if I'm super annoyed by it, because probably after 10,000, 20,000 beads, I might get bored. Maybe. I will tell you in 9,000 beads. Just had 2 ads. 2 ads! Oh non, mais YouTube quoi. Oh yeah, the other reason that I don't really notice is because I got YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads anymore, but I know it's not the case for everyone. I mostly got it because I felt bad skipping ads from like my friends who are also content creators, because I absolutely understand people who skip ads. But at some points I was like, maybe I should do something about that. And also use YouTube Music a lot. I don't have any other music subscription. This is how I listen to it, so I've been enjoying it. But also, I don't see the ads now. Adrien says, I think ads are not displayed the same for everyone. Yeah, I know YouTube doesn't, like, some people are more comfortable with ads, so YouTube knows that and they will show more, which is weird, but it's still nice to have an idea of how much. Just rough estimate. Is it 1 ad per hour? Apparently not. I might have to make a beaded fish bag. Either way, I love the idea of beading over an already existing print. Yeah, it's a great way to use a printed fabric, like embellishing it. Just got distracted. Chris Ann says, got distracted by the chat. I cut my journal paper wrong. That happens. It's okay, it's paper. You can glue it back together. Redmar says, paying for YouTube Premium is like paying protection money to the mafia. Kind of, yeah. But I guess I'm part of the mafia, so I have to. Am I? I don't know. Technically, I work for YouTube. That's weird. I work for Google. I've never seen anybody from YouTube or Google. But I do work for them, technically. 4. There's some serious accordion music right now. Let's jam. And another ad for USA. Okay, I'm not gonna put I'm not gonna put you through a lot of accordion music because it's a bit annoying even to me. I'm good. Let's go bossa nova because I really like that. Carla says, "Hi, I love your videos and you are a big inspiration to me and pieces that you have made are so pretty." Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, but sorry, Carla. Thank you, Carla. And Cynthia just above, oh yeah, an ad for USA. Hi from Germany. Hi, April. Do they not pay you if we skip the ad? I don't know how that works. I think, obviously, the most ads people watch and the most they click and interact and everything, the most Google pays me, but I have no idea for individual people how it works, like how much of the ads is deemed seen, because when you click skip, you've been shown something, so does it count as yes ad? Honestly, I don't know how it works. I just have like statistics and I really don't know. I would love to know, but I don't know how it works. I think every creator is just lamenting all the time to just tell me what to do. I will do it. I just we're all just kind of guessing all the time. N'est-ce pas? There's a big stretch over there. Kitty. This was my second art ad since the start, so some people already got 3, but you just got 2, which means ads are different for everyone, which makes things even more nebulous to me. If I knew how it worked, I don't know what I would do, but I would love to know. Dan Panda says, also I think non-French are getting more ads because I've just got 1 at the beginning and nothing. I don't know though. Well, YouTube knows that my audience is mostly not French, actually. Like French people, I'm gonna tell you, it's like, I don't have like the number, it's like 4, it's less than 5%. So obviously my channel is in English, so most of my audience is English speaking, so it's like Canada, USA, UK, Australia, a lot of Germany. Germans, they speak English, but French, not much. So I guess since YouTube knows that my guess, I don't know, but my guess is that YouTube is showing ads to my audience and they're not super interested in my French audience, I guess, so they don't show them too many ads. Could that be the theory? Maha says, Ariel, would you ever do a video on how to make a pattern that you have different sizes? Oh, like grading a pattern to your own size? I'm thinking of doing something like that, but maybe not like on YouTube. Maybe not like on my main channel, because I already done that. I made a class a few years back on how to make a Sailor Moon costume, and there was this whole part about how to grade, maybe not grade, but at least fit to your own measurements. And I would love to do that again. So I don't know, I'm thinking of doing like patterning, like really technical stuff, patterning classes and stuff like that. But it's not like, it's the opposite of entertainment, and I know that it would be terrible on YouTube. So I might not do that on YouTube, but I would love to work on something like that, more educational, like more technical, even if it's not very entertaining. So it won't be for everyone. So Maha, I thought an old pattern I had wouldn't fit anymore, so I tried to add a bit around the edge, and it turned out you added too much. Well, it's always nice to have too much than too little, because you can always remove fabric, and it's much harder to add. But yeah, if you don't really know what you are doing, I understand that it could be confusing. And even me, I don't sometimes know what I'm doing, and it end up all wonky. So it's good if you can make a mock-up of, when you make changes to a pattern, make a mock-up before cutting your final fabric, if you can. I know mock-up sucks. I hate them. I hate them too, you know. But we have to. April says, I'm working on my cosplay for the Gamescom, so I'm bidding too right now. Is there any chance that you visit Gamescom this year? Gamescom is in Germany, right? Or no? Sorry. No. The answer is, well, wherever it is, I don't have plan for that this year. Maybe another year, I don't know yet where I'm going. Okay, attends. I'm gonna put that away slowly. I'm going to move the camera and hopefully it doesn't disconnect, so let's change that. I'm just putting it away for a little while. Voila, voila. Because you are making me think of something that I forgot. Okay, so Annie says apparently the tests have premium for free. Not take away all ads. What do you mean? Apparently the test got an. Sorry, I didn't answer. Nick Ray says I just non pas du tout. I lost it. Voilà. Nick Ray says patterning classes would be amazing. I think they would. I think they would be very, very interesting to a lot of people, but also very not interesting to another lot of people. So if I do them, I need to know where to put them. What I wanted to say is that I have a Patreon. If you want to join, that would be great, but you don't have to. And on the Patreon, I offered people, if they wanted to have free tickets for this event. That's where I'm coming from. You talked about the event. The event that I'm going to in September. If you are in the Netherlands in September, in the 20 and 21 of September in Arsène Castle, there is this event called Elfia, which is a festival, a convention in a castle, gorgeous castle. And it's very much costume oriented. I'm really excited to go. I'm going to be a judge for the costume contest. And also I have I have a few tickets for, I offered them on the Patreon. So I just wanted to say that I literally... Okay, sorry. I have 10 tickets for this event on Patreon, and I literally had 10 people who wanted them, so I'm just going to announce that everybody who wanted a ticket on Patreon will get one. I will contact each of you to ask you if you want to go on Sunday or Saturday, and we'll sort it out. So, announcement. Yay! Everybody on Patreon got a free ticket for this event in the Netherlands in September. But if you are not on Patreon and you are coming to this event, I will see you there. Nice. It's the Pixel Sayer says a LARP event. No, it's not a LARP event. It's a convention. It's in a castle, which is a nice place for a convention, but it's not a LARP. Not this one. April O'Neill said, "Oh, welcome to." What does that mean? Ah, you became a member. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't know that was like that was how it appeared on the chat. I'm such a bad YouTuber. I don't know how everything works. I'm sorry. Well, thank you, April. Jinx Scott says, currently waiting to be taken into surgery to remove a tumor. Just wanted to say your video have kept me sane during the last few hours of waiting. Thank you. Wow, heavy. I hope it goes well. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for your nice comments. I hope it goes well. Good luck. Not break a leg. That's bad. I'm sorry. Feel soon. Feel well soon. Thank you so much, Jinx. I hope it goes well. Take care of you. Maha says, "Oh, I gave you some name idea, but I wouldn't be able to." Oh no! Oh no, Maha. Well, I guess that is 2 tickets for someone else. We'll sort it out. I will send you a DM on Patreon. Don't worry. We'll sort it out later. But thank you so much for the idea. Oh yeah, that's because I asked. I'm gonna show you my character. That's because I'm going to this event as a fairy with a costume that I made a few years back that I really, really love, and I was excited to wear it again. And I just wanted to ask the Patreon if they had idea for a name for this character. Let me show you. Where do I have that? Is this one? No, pas du tout. Up. Voila. No, it's like the winter version, but I'm going to wear the summer version, which is this with a light up hat. Ta-da! It's an old costume, but I love it so much. Okay, it's very small, you don't see anything, but yeah, it's this. How do I put it up? Like that? Okay. Voila. This is the costume. And it has wings. See? Ta-da! Because they come out of the back here, but you can put them back to go through doors, which is always a nice thing. Anyways, I made this a while back, and now I have plenty of name ideas for this character. Yes, the hat lights up, and I'm very proud of this. It was my first time adding lights. It's basically just fairy lights sewn into the hat, but I really, really enjoyed that. That's the hat. Ridiculous. I love it. Anaïs says the hat looks incredible. Thank you. It's my pride. My pride and joy. Speaking of, the cat left. I'm sorry. So did you pick a name? No, I'm going to decide between the few we have on Patreon. Well, the few. I have like 10, 20, I don't know. That's a lot of name ideas. But I really love Champinel. But I'm going to go through all of them and decide. Maybe you can do a little vote. I don't know. It's not a LARP, so it's not. It doesn't really matter that much in terms of background or story. It's just like for the fun of it, because I really like this character. We have some nice comments about the costume. I'm really happy about that because it's very old one, and it was even before I did YouTube, so I don't have any video about that. Faye, very appropriate. Feo says also there's have been some changes in the organization lately. I hope they still make the event awesome despite that. Oh, you're talking about the Elfia event. Yeah, I think they changed the location, but this is the first time going, so I have no idea how it was before. But it looked gorgeous. If you want to say, I'm gonna write it down. Elfia, that's the name of the festival. If you are close by in the Netherlands or I don't know, Belgium, Germany, it's like in the south of the Netherlands, so I guess the north of Germany and Belgium is kind of close. Sam says it looks like a flower fairy. Yeah, it was supposed to be a flower fairy. Like the yellow... In French it's called bouton d'or. I don't know the name in English of this flower. It's just a small yellow flower. Yes, Chris, and it's a woodland fairy, probably. A garden fairy. Eerie Earl says a Fae champ, short for champion. Ah, makes sense. Buttercup, yeah, Buttercup, that was the name. Anyways, thank you so much for your ideas on Patreon. If you want to join my Patreon, of course, this is like how I make videos without relying too much on the YouTube, who just goes woo, whatever, and just going to forget you today. So that's a great way, but also just watching and interacting the videos. You don't have to go on the Patreon, you just do it if you can afford it. I really encourage you to not go spend money that you don't have, especially right now. But it really helps if you just interact with videos, share them, like whatever. You've heard that so many times, but that's how we live in this terrible world of algorithmic masterminds. Can you see how terrible I am at sponsoring myself? So Mew had chaotic Squid God, nice name, says, oh, we really would like to go to Elfia, but it's not gonna happen this year. Also, hello. Well, maybe next year. I don't know if I'm gonna go another year. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be terrible. No, I don't think so. But I'm really excited to go. Because, first of all, I've never been to the Netherlands, so I'm excited to go there. Even though the language is a bit scary to me. But I'm excited to go, probably do a little bit of visiting in the region. We'll see. But I'm really excited to finally be back going into events, especially this one that looks very nice in this gorgeous castle. Zila says, I was talking to someone the other day about cosplay competition and was wondering, do you plan to compete again anytime soon? Anytime soon, no, but compete again? Yeah, sure. I have no plans yet. Maybe if I have like a great idea, a great skit, a great something planned, and I'm like, okay, I have to find a competition because I want to put that on stage. But for now, not anything. maybe just judging others, because I really like to watch it. And especially when you are a judge, what I really love is that you can go really up close to the costumes and have all the questions, and people can tell you exactly, like, they are so passionate about their project. They will tell you every detail, like the little, but I didn't think of that, but look at this thing where I did blah blah blah. And that's like something that I really really love when I judge for cosplay competition, because when you are in the audience you don't really know what's going on. I mean, you go it from afar and they look great from afar, of course, but sometimes you don't see like up close, like every detail, what are the techniques that they use, how much time, and that's what I'm the most interested in. So I love to do that. And when you are a judge, you don't have the stress of making it, but you can still have the pleasure of looking at all those gorgeous things. So I will compete again, just not in the immediate future, if that answers your question. Blueberry Lemon says, I know which fairy you're talking about. I see the resemblance. Oh my god, Champinel was my suggestion. Yes, Super Prune. That was you. Attends, Super Prune? Super Prune? Is it French? Super Prune? Super Prune? Yeah, nice suggestion. I really like it. I like the names that are a bit silly, one-word things, or play on words. Like at the LARP I'm going this summer, which is the Conquest of Mythodea in Germany. It's in the beginning of August. If you are going to this LARP, please tell me in the chat. And my name is Chardonnette. Because everybody in our camp has a name either of cheese, cheese or wine. You have to pick a name. So I'm Chardonnette, which I think is very a cute name. Anaïs says, plus there's pattern from the videos on the Patreon. Yes, it is. Thank you, Anaïs. You are always lovely. There is. I try to put. I'm sorry. That was disgusting. I try to put a downloadable pattern of one of my projects every month. So for free on the Patreon. Well, not for free, I guess. You see what I mean. Every month I put a PDF pattern there. Maybe at some point I will actually have a shop of all my patterns, and I can have someone work on, like, hire a company working on grading them in different sizes and have actual commercial patterns made out of my CD project. I would love that. That's in my plans one day, to have an actual pattern shop. We'll see. Zila says, I'm starting my first cosplay. The patterning part terrifies me, but I'm excited about prop making. I'm sure you're excited about every part, and I know the patterning is scary, but you can buy patterns that are close to your project. Like most, I would say most projects you can find a pattern that is similar, like the sleeve, the something. You can like Frankenstein several patterns together. Make mock-ups, please make mock-ups. Use an old bedsheet that has holes and stains and make a mock-up of that. Especially for a cosplay, you want to be comfortable, you want to be able to walk and you're in your thing, you don't want to like rip at some point, or so make a mock-up if you use a few patterns together. But it is scary at first, but by following the instructions on a pattern or following a project and doing the exact same thing step by step, by making it yourself, you understand how things work. You start to understand the geometry, how things work. By destroying a watch, you can start to understand how things work, and by doing it several times, that's how you get hints more and more and pick up on things. So with patterning, it's the same. It's really not complicated. It's not rocket science. It's just a ton of tiny chips, and with doing them over and over again, you just pick up a new thing and a new thing and a new thing, and at some point, you are better at it. So I understand it is scary at first, especially if you've never done it. But hopefully, like really following step by step on a pattern, you will pick up on things. You will gain experience points, and you will get better. Every tiny step, you will get better. I trust you. Go ahead. Maha says, questions. Are there any more renovation videos coming? I'm curious about that little bathroom in your first tour video of the house. Which bathroom? I probably don't have a big bathroom renovation right now because I have a functioning bathroom and I don't want to touch it for a while because that's not the most exciting part. But I do have a lot of renovations planned. There is a guest room in the house and I want to make it into something very, very whimsy. Not so whimsy that people don't want to sleep in it. On the whimsy on the verge of scary. I'm not gonna say what, but I haven't started yet. But yes, I have the guest room that I want to redo, and I'm really not happy with the living room. So I think I'm gonna upgrade the living room, and yeah, and maybe like the corridor, how do you call it? The long room, the corridor that has all the doors. I want to do something fun with that. So that's like for whole room renovations, but also like little parts. There's plenty of home decor and just upgrading things, maybe doing a fantastic doorway or just redoing a corner of a room. So yeah, plenty of home stuff because that's fun. I like doing that. I really like doing home stuff. It's almost a vacation for me because I'm a sewing person. Like most of what I do is costumes or outfits. Not all, but most. And usually at the end of the project, I'm just exhausted. I'm just over everything. And I still have to put the whole thing on and film reveals and just... Usually at the end of the project, I just don't want to be on the camera anymore. Even though that's how I should do it, but I'm usually very tired at the end of a project. Like, tired by the project. I'm over it, you know. But when it's like objects and room and stuff like that, I don't have to film myself. And I can just work on making this thing like look very good, and I feel like a movie director going like, yeah, like that lamp, yeah, it's my camera. And it's much more fun than being on the camera, because when you are on camera and you also have to think about all the technical stuff, and it's almost like two brains that don't think the same, which is how it is. I mean, when you do a movie, usually the director and the actor, they're two different people, usually. But here I have to be the same person. So yes, I love to do home reno and doing objects because I don't know, I'm less exhausted at the end of a project. I'm less over it because I don't have to show my face. I get really tired. I shouldn't see my face that much. Humans are not made to see themselves as much as I see myself, like all the time on the internet, editing my videos and watching every corner and every intonation in my voice. I'm just over my face. I'm just over that. So yeah, I went on a tangent a little bit, but to answer your question, absolutely, I'm gonna do more home decor. So So Mio Chaotic Squid God says, at the first and the first steps in making your own clothes, cosplays are so fun. I feel like there is a lot of new realizations going on. Also, feel free to shorten my name. I'm so, oh sorry. Okay, I'm gonna call you Squid God. You are Squid God now. Absolutely. When you are working on your projects and you don't know the thing, so you try the thing with a manual or something, and then it clicks in your brain and you're like, oh, it works like this because of that. And all those little clicks, it's so rewarding. Like, it exercises your creative brain, but also your mental engineering brain. And that's how, I don't know, it's really, really rewarding to find out how things work, and then you can be able to solve this kind of problem later. So I really like it. Oh! Malleus Flavius, thank you so much for the gift. You really don't have to. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is there a message? Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh, okay, that's not a message. Oh, that's a super live stream. That's how you give gifts? Thank you so much. I don't even know how that works. Thank you. Yeah, keep it up. Thank you, Malleus Flavius. Oh, you're a Patreon as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anaïs says, crossing my fingers for this channel to grow so you can employ an editor to remove this burden. Thank you so much. I've worked with an editor on several videos, not all of them, because I don't have the budget for that, and sometimes not all the videos, but I've worked with an editor on some parts already, and she's amazing, and I'm really excited to just keep working, keep grinding, so I can actually have someone who can work on that, which would really help to have someone like do the basic construction of a video, and I can come back and go like sprinkle, like put my little jokes and choose the music and stuff like that, because that's what I really, really like. But I mean, I love editing, but I would love to edit for 3 hours instead of 15. That's the point. So if I could hire someone to work those 12 hours, which probably will be a lot less because they will be a professional person, and I'm just guessing a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of one of the long-term hopes, to have someone working full-time with me on that. Maybe one day. Thank you so much. Linz says, commenting on the life skills. Is that about the life skills? We talked about engineering, breakthrough stuff. I think so. Let's help the world. Very appropriate name. Says, more money for upcoming projects. Yay! Absolutely. I'm working on a project right now for the LARP, actually the LARP for this summer, for the Conquest. It's, I don't want to say too much. There's cheese involved, because our company is about wine and cheese. So I want to do little decoration cheese. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's one project. Another project I'm working on is recreating a chatelaine. If you don't know what that is, it's like this basically tool belt from the 18th, 19th century. Basically, a key. Yeah, a tool belt with a bunch of things on it, but very pretty. And I found a few things in Paris when I was just shopping around, and I have some elements that I think are perfect for that. So if I can like recreate the whole thing. That would be great. So I'm working on that because that's a nice project, and I found a few things for that. What else? What else? I will probably make videos, obviously, about the conquest, because that's going to be an adventure, and I'm really excited about that. And there are more things coming in the autumn. Maybe I will go to the US in October, but I don't know. Well, I would love to, but no, I'm not gonna go that way. But there's these kind of plans. Maybe more plans in Germany in December. Maybe. Hamiki says like a burned banner belt tool. Not exactly, but it's kind of the vibe, because it could be a bunch of accessories for sewing, but also all kind of, you can like hang. It's basically, I'm gonna find a picture. It's basically a bunch of hooks where you can attach different objects. So châtelaine means, in French, la châtelaine is the one in the chateau, in the castle. Usually it's it's like the mistress of the castle, kind of it would be, I hope I don't say it wrong, but it's like the other side of the butler. You would have like probably the one who is in charge of a bunch of things. It could be like the actual mistress of the house, but it could be maybe like the chief maid, something. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the name in English. But what I want to show you is what it looks like. Up, side image. So these are châtelaines. You see? It's not very well placed. Attends, let me put that better. Okay. So these are kind of a châtelaine. This kind of object where it's usually a big brooch with different stuff hanging out. So you could have here, it's a button hook, perfume. You would have sewing stuff attached to them. A lot of the time there's scissors. And si, mais quoi? Okay, sorry, there's drama. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Oui, d'accord? Okay, super. Sorry, someone is like suffering. So these kind of objects are a châtelaine, which I think are absolutely gorgeous, and I want to recreate one. Tu veux quoi? Viens, viens. Non. Il fait du bouding. Bébou is bouding. And another ad in USA. Thank you, Cynthia. Sorry about that. Yes, this is not my cat. We call him Bébou, which is a silly way of saying bébé, because it's kind of a baby. Thought it was my cat. Yeah, most cats sound the same, even though he speaks French, obviously. But Rosie, you are the third of my sewing YouTubers to talk about châtelaine in the last few weeks. Oh, I forgot the name. I've seen a video about someone recreating a châtelaine, and that was really fun. And I've seen a few people on TikTok talking about that. You know what? Because I think I'm gonna talk to that when I make the video. But there was this big trend, is it gone now? I don't know, of attaching a bunch of things on your bag, like a bunch of trinkets or little plushies or all different kinds of things. Keys, la boubou, even like your camera, random things that just attached to your bag. So there was this kind of trend around having all what's in your bag out of your bag, kind of. And it is very châtelaine. It is very just having basically a tool belt of all the stuff hanging around. Like you would have like your keys, but some people have a bunch of stuff on their keys, like maybe a pocket knife, maybe a a bottle opener, something like that. So that's kind of the same vibe. Maybe I can make like recreating a vintage one and make a modern one. That's in my plan. Now, Katka! Oh. Timing is great, no? Ça va? Ça va? Oh. So much suffering, as you can see. Let's help the world says it is still challenging. Yeah, I think it might be. I'm not super. I've removed TikTok from all my devices, so I have no idea what's trending now. I'm just an old person now. Young Grandma 66 says, thanks so much for sharing all of your creations and renovations with us. You always brighten my day and inspire me to pick up my own crafting project. That was my plan all along. Thank you so much. Ceci n'est pas mon chat. Indeed. Ce n'est pas mon chat. Usually answers when you ask it. Ça va? Ça va? Oh! I love that. Hi Bibou! Bibou Bibou. C'est le Bibou? Oui. I'm lost in the chat, oh, sorry. Lindsay, you can hang handkerchiefs or perfume balls and other items on the shutter. Yes, you can hang basically whatever useful things you have. What if I do something for my chapstick or my phone? That would be fun. Stefan Velia says, does your camera equipment get LARPified too? I would love that. I would love that so much. Last year, I had like this suitcase box binder thing in wood, which was perfect to put the camera if you don't move. But actually, it wasn't that nice to use, so I just ended up just taking the camera everywhere. So I tried to keep it hidden, but it's not perfect. It's not easy because there's all those buttons all around the camera, and you have to access the screen and sometimes go to the options and stuff like that. So if it's like hidden in something, it can quickly get annoying to use, and especially when you are on an adventure, you just want to go and just film now and be ready for anything. So I would love to do something like that, but I don't really know how yet. I just have one camera. Maybe if I had another, I don't know. Justin Vanderland says, does the cat ever go to his original owner once in a while, or are they okay with someone else taking care of him? He doesn't go out. He goes, like, maybe he disappears for 2 or 3 hours every day, not unless it's raining, but like 99% of the time he's here. We found out who his original owners are, but they have other things going on, they have kids and everything, so I haven't dug up too much into it, but I think they think that he lives outside, or maybe he just ran away. I don't know. I'm scared of looking too much into it, because what if they say get away from him? I would be devastated. So I'm happy with things right now. I'll take him. I feed him, I take care of him, I take him to the vet. He's my son now. Just I don't want anybody else to take him. So Maha says, oh yes, Caterina Medici vibe with secret compartment. Yes, you can absolutely put poison on your chatelaine as well. Café Ciné says, salut, j'adore ce que tu fais, même si je ne comprends pas tout à fait l'anglais. C'est pas grave. Au pire, il y a des sous-titres. Et c'est déjà super cool d'avoir des Français qui regardent ma chaîne, même s'ils parlent pas anglais. Merci beaucoup. Yushti says, I'd be pretty sad if my cat disowned me like that. I don't think they care that much because it's like he was already living outside kind of before, so I don't know. I don't. It's not a big change. Before he was just out in the village, and now he's in a house. Café Ciné 16, c'est du GN que tu fais avec la troupe? Oui. Oui, yes, I do LARP with my group. Our group is called the Sauvignon Company, and we are all about wine and cheese. We are very, very silly, but cool silly, fun silly. Because the Conquest of Mythodea in Germany is the biggest LARP in the world. Yeah, like 10,000. At some point there was 14,000 players, so big. And some people have been there for like 15 years. And when we looked at how it was going on, there's groups of 800 Vikings, like an army. It's huge. You can't even comprehend if you haven't been there. So when we saw that, and we wanted to go, there's like 30 of us at first. We were like, okay, so we are not gonna be the strongest, obviously. We're probably not even gonna be in like the main intrigues, the main scenarios, the main stories, because we just arriving, we're just newcomers, we're not like the king of whatever. So we're not gonna be the strongest, we're not gonna be the most beautiful, because some people were just like, ugh, looking so good in their costumes. But what can we do? What we can do is be the most French. So the whole thing was about being as French as possible for an international audience, but in a kind of a silly way, you know. So we are the vibe at first was, if you haven't played that, it's a DLC from The Witcher 3 called Blood and Wine, and it was almost like a parody of Western Europe during the Renaissance. So yeah, the Renaissance costume, but like very ho ho ho, and also all about wine and cheese and food, just food. So that's what's the whole thing, and we are going harder every year. More food, more stuff. We even have like a stove now. We have a gas stove on the camp, and we come with the petit four and the little boucher and the little amuse-bouche, and everybody's like, ugh. And that's really helped with like the cultural impact, like the soft power of the Sauvignon Company. We're all about food, and we bring so much wine, and just everybody gets fed, and it really helps with diplomacy. So that's the whole thing. And also it's kind of fun. We are like the funny, silly French. Davo says, if they take him back, I'll send you my cat in a box. Don't do that, but thank you for the sentiment. Chris Seacole says, so funny that you have gone from it's not my cat to he's my son. He's not my cat, but he's my son. Let's Help the World says, I talk French too, but I live in Canada. So French, Canadian French. Hein? Tu veux-tu? Je comprends pas trop là. Hein? No, I'm joking. We love the Canadian. I have a lot of Canadian French people. So yeah, we understand each other. Most time we are speaking the same language, which is nice if you want to LARP together. Yoshi says he found a good home with you. Oui, il a trouvé une maison. Oh, he's sleeping now, but he probably would say yes. Anaïs says, hésite pas à demander des traductions Café Ciné. Pas du tout. Anaïs says, is helping with translation for Café Ciné, which is very nice from you, Anaïs. Thank you so much. Kristen Holland says, how big is your village? The town I live in, Minnesota, is 12 to 13. Not big. I'm not gonna say too much because privacy. But yeah, not big. But there's other villages around. It's like we live in the countryside, so it's not many people. It's not a very dense place. I'm gonna say. Steamcastle says, so it wasn't like something from Allo Allo? What? I don't know what you're referencing, sorry. Please elaborate. Anaïs says, food brings people together, absolutely. When you come with the petit four and the fondant au chocolat, of course, everybody is in. I mean, there was this thing, I don't know if you saw my video about the conquest, but there was this thing where we had to offer a gift to the Dark Prince, like the big bad guy, like evil. And I had to bring like a platter of old cheese, even a truffle omelette that we just made for him, especially. And I could see the player going like, I could see like the inside monologue going, I'm the bad guy, but this smells very good. It was so funny to see. So that's the whole thing. It's just impress people with our food and like being so friendly and so stupid, but not in an annoying way, you know, like stupid nice. That's the whole thing. If you are looking for our banner, it's the blue banner with the big golden cock. That's us. Let's Help the World says, also I live in the province of Quebec, so I'm very lucky to learn English. Yeah, I mean, that's a very big advantage that French Canadians have, is that they know French and English from start. Whether in France, I mean, more and more people are speaking English, but it's not like, it's kind of new. Most people in France, we don't learn as much English as someone who lives in a country where there are 2 official languages. Blue Iris says, hello from Canada, which we are just talking about. Hello, bonjour. Lynn say, have you tried Cambazola cheese? It's a delicious blue that you pair with honey. What is that? C'est du bleu. Blue cheese? Cambazola. I have no idea. I haven't tried that. I'm going to look immediately. Cambazola. Ooh. Oh, it's like a light blue cheese. It's a German cheese. Oh, with parsley in it. Interesting. I would love to try that. That sounds amazing. I love blue cheese. I love all cheese. Bonjour du Québec, another Canadian. Oh, Canada is in force right now. Kristen Holland says, love that you share your beautiful countryside with us. Thank you. Especially thank you for taking us on your trips to Paris to see the museums. That were fantastic. No museum when I'm at. Well, I don't have museums as well. I have to go to Paris for them. So yeah, well, you're welcome. I mean, the video did terribly, but I'm glad that I did it because it was amazing. So inspiring. Allo Allo is a British comedy. I don't know it. That's why. Another bonjour. Amkyo says rooster equals cock. Yes, absolutely. That's the name in French, but I think that's also the name in English. Like C-O-Q. Cock. I won't say it too much because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but yeah, it's a rooster. It's a rooster. It's a gold rooster on a blue background, drinking wine. Hello, self-historic. Hey, Hello, je passe une tête et je sais pas dire ça en anglais. Hihi, what's the topic? Self-historic, very nice channel. Go check her out if you want to learn French. She does videos. She does videos about historical characters, but doing YouTube. That's very fun. That's very interesting. Et bah ça va. Ça va bien et on parle de tout et de rien. Voilà. On faisait de l'enfilage de perles. Pour de vrai. Regarde. Look what I was doing right before. Beading a fish. Voilà. Adding all beads to a fish. We still have all the green background to finish, but it's advancing. See, I did this for the first 20 minutes. Voilà. I'm probably not gonna work on it again. I think I'm going to go at what was planned was 8. I think. 8 heures. Voilà, I'm sorry. What time is it? 9:50, 9:30, 7:30. Okay, half an hour, okay? I have to leave in half an hour. Ok, voilà. Self-historique. Oh, merci pour le shout-out. Self-historique. Good stuff. Funny. Chris Seckle says, my uncle lives in Lyon. He moved there from Australia many years ago. He's retired now, but he used to work as a translator, translating novels and manuscripts from French to English, vice versa. Nice, cool. Lyon is very nice. I have some family there. It's a nice city. Frog says, ooh, ça a super bien avancé depuis la dernière fois. Yeah, I did a lot of advancement on that fish. But when I'm finished with this one, I'll probably make another one. It's gonna be, I don't know, many months of beading before I know what to do with it. Davo says, you have so much talent with everything I see you try. I'm so jealous. Thank you so much. Well, you are saying that because you haven't tasted my cooking. I am a super bad cook. Everything I do is just bad. I can cut vegetables, but if I try, like, so... No, because I like to experiment, and it's fine to experiment with visual stuff, but experimenting with taste, if it's bad, it's unsalvageable. So, yeah, I'm a terrible cook. Steam Castle says, Allo Allo was a British sitcom set in during World War II in a French cafe where everyone speaks English with the accent of the language that they are speaking. It ran for 9 seasons back in the 80s. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, nice. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Watch Plots Never Bores author. I'm gonna call you something else. Oh no, I missed the first hour and a half. Well, I'm gonna leave it on replay because it will be fine. It will be fine. Patchmom Filibuster says Chatelaine can be the owner's wife or the housekeeper. In English, a Chatelaine tool is called also a housewife or husif. Yeah. It's the same in French. So yeah. Ah, thank you, Adrien, for the links to Self-Historic channel. It's in French. I have to warn you. Trigger warning, French. Lindsay, do you have a playlist you listen to get motivated to work out on your project? I do. Absolutely. I have like 15. But yeah, absolutely. I think I've shared one 2 years ago. I think there's... If you go on my channel, you go to playlists. I think I have one that is not my video. It's music. I think it's like called music I like or something. I haven't touched it in a few years, but I have one. If that helps, it's a bunch of different stuff. Yeah. Have the world said you have a husband who is a good cook? Yes, I do. Well, it's not a husband, but technically it's a partner. And he cooks very well, faithfully. He takes care of that part. I do the home renovation and he does the cooking, which is great. Great handling of work. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen. Okay, I do things. I'm just not good. Sam Tyre says, my mom's cousin has lived in several different countries and she can speak and understand 9 languages. 9 languages. I'm very jealous. That sounds like an amazing person. Patchmum says, fan de votre chaîne de l'Ariège. Merci. Merci Patchmum. Bisous l'Ariège. Père L'Angélique says, cooking is hard. You have to stick to a recipe and stay concentrated enough on it. Yes, saying all that while making Reine Claude jam confiture. Hello. Yes, that's why I get super bored with cooking. But because I eat every day. Every day. So this is not exciting if I cook all the time. So if I get bored, I just have to experiment with stuff, and it most of the time goes really bad. So Let's Help the World says, lucky to have a good cook as a partner. Yes, it's nice. If you are a bad cook, find a good cook, and then you can put all the tasks in the hands of people who are good at them. And that way everybody does their part and it works well. Okay. Sorry, I've been speaking so much. I have a dry throat. Put your music while I drink. Okay. Hamkyo says, it's weird how the brain works. Yeah. Everybody's brain is different. Mine is like blank when it's about cooking. It goes like, is this food? No. Frog says, I'd rather make a big batch of food and then froze for later. I understand the boredom of making food every day. Yeah. I would do that too, but then I would waste a big batch because it's bad, so I rely on the taste of my partner. Sam Tears says, cooking makes my brain switch off, a weird side effect of my stroke. Like, oh, sorry to hear about that. Well, it's my brain kind of switch off as well when it's about cooking. I hope it's not too bad. Amalie says, hi from the UAE. Hi! It was nice to know you were Emirates cabin crew. We can relate as you were working in UAE some time ago. Yes, I did. A while ago. A while ago, yes, absolutely. I was a stewardess a very long time ago on Emirates, and I lived in Dubai for a year, I think, a year and a half. I lived in Dubai. I hated Dubai. I don't like Dubai at all. That's why I left. But I loved working on Emirates. I love being a cabin crew. That was really, really great experience. Except for Dubai. Sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, but I really didn't like living there. Chris says, looking forward to seeing your video from the Brandywine Festival later this year. I'm hoping that you and Rachel get to do a collaboration together. YouTube seems to have similar vibe. Thank you so much. I would love that, but yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into that. But the USA is complicated right now, as you probably know, especially for a foreigner. So, well, it's like 3 months from now. So I'll think about that later but I would love so much to go. We'll see what the situation is. What are you drinking right now? It's coffee. It's coffee with melted ice cubes that melted a long time ago. It's milk coffee. Yeah, I know it's almost 8 p.m. but coffee actually calms me down. It doesn't like makes me. It relaxes me. The Brandy One Festival seems to be such a fun experience. Oh my god, yes, it seems so. I would love to go. We'll see. We'll see. What UAE stands for? United Arab Emirates. Like USA is United States of America. UAE is that. So Dubai is one of the Emirates in the UAE. You also have Abu Dhabi and I don't know any other. I should live there, but yeah, that's what UAE is. I can cook, but I can't sew. Lol, why am I here again? Oh yeah, for the quirky calf too. Well, you don't have to know how to do the things I do. I'm guessing that most people don't do the things I do because I do a lot of stupid shit. I hope nobody does all those stupid things I do. Maybe one here and there, but probably not all of them. But also it's nice to see someone doing all this because it can give you ideas, it can inspire you to do some things. For example, I watch a ton of channels of things that I'm never going to do. Like, well, maybe I will, but I don't know. I watch channels about gardening, about working with fire, working with different wooden materials, but not like... I'm probably not gonna build a boat, but I watch videos of people building boats. So you don't have to do the things to enjoy the process, and it can still give you ideas, even satisfaction to see someone do a thing. So it's okay. You have your place here. I accept you even though you don't sew. It's okay. You are absolutely welcome here. Don't worry. Self-Historic says, I have to go unfortunately, but I was happy to catch a few minutes of your live. See you soon and bonne fin de live. Merci beaucoup. Have a nice day, Louise. I hope... well, I'm gonna stop in 20 minutes anyways. Good night. Watch plot. Never boys author. I'm not gonna call you author. I had a coffee over ice cream earlier. No judgment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Demoxal says my power went out for a hot second because we are having a tropical downpour right now. I don't live in a tropical... Oh, fun. I hope you are okay. Make sure that there's no leak in the windows, that all the windows are closed. Not that ever happened to me, but maybe it did, that I forgot to close the window during a very big rain. Anaïs says the Hobbit cat door video inspired me to do a fun cat door. Nice! See? You don't have to do the exact thing, but it can click something, give you a little creative juice, something to put in something else. That sounds gross, but you see what I mean. Pearl Angelique says, you did a lot of home renovation. Are you still hyped by all, or is there some deco that you think need a rework, or what are your next plans? I think I'm gonna redo the living room, because I mean I like the green on the wall, of course, but like the vibe, I want to do something else with my living room, but I don't know. I don't know what yet. I still love my pink office, absolutely. I still love the Starry Night bedroom. Maybe like my sewing room, I'm gonna improve on some things, because I did work on it, but more in a technical, like a functional thing. Maybe I can do something more artistic, or something more decor about it. So yeah, plenty of ideas. The witch says, I watch videos of a man who cleans hoarded houses, and I don't do that. Yes, see? it gives you satisfaction to see the house cleaned at the end. I understand. It's normal. It's what we do. What we do is to give you entertainment and satisfaction on something. Maybe ideas, maybe inspiration, but mostly I'm here for entertainment. I'm an internet jester. That's my job. Cackle Barnacle says, love to watch people making stuff with resin. Wouldn't touch it either since I'm too scatterbrained to pay enough attention to chemicals. Yeah, I love doing things and watching people do things in resin too, but also resin is very, very, very toxic. If you ever do anything in resin, any of you, please be super careful, especially with the fumes, even like the resin touching your skin. You won't like die instantly, just like acid or something, but it can really mess up your skin. It can give you allergies. It can really mess up your lungs. Resin, it's bad stuff. It's really it's fun, but it's really bad. So please be super careful. Like, don't mess up with the safety with resin. Let's Help the World says, I don't know if you do, but I love to watch furniture restoration, room renovation, furniture builds, and DIY craft. I do too. I spend my life on YouTube, like my entertainment. I don't even have a TV. I just YouTube, instant everything YouTube. So yeah, I watch plenty of channels that do furniture, even restoration, bunch of restoration. Even restoring buildings, stuff like that. I like it. Building buildings. People making, I don't know, weird sustainable houses in clay or something. I find all that very interesting. Amaliati Dia says, in one of your videos you mentioned on working on craft for yourself, for self-satisfaction, which motivated me a lot and started a few of my old ideas. Exactly. Doing it, I mean, I wouldn't recommend becoming a professional crafter if you just starting out, because, well, probably because most people doing crafting professionally, they kind of lose the spark, but it's supposed to be a hobby. A hobby is to make you happy, so you have fun, so you just enjoy the process of creating something. And if it's bad, it's okay, actually. You don't have to put it, don't put it on the internet, don't show it to anyone, unless you want to, of course, but you don't have to. You can just, if you made something badly, it's not a waste of time. If you enjoyed making something horrible, that is great. That is better than making something beautiful, but that you don't enjoy it. I don't know. That's why I try to say a lot is just people. We've been taught a lot to just optimize our life and just grind and monetize our hobbies all the time, but it kind of destroys the creative spark. So if you can find any way to keep that spark alive, that is the most important thing. So making things just to enjoy the making and not necessarily the final result. It's great if you enjoy the final result, of course, but the journey, the learning, the creation, the art, you're making art. Even if it's ugly, it's art. So please enjoy your process, enjoy your hobby. Don't let people say you have to do it better and monetize it. Just enjoy it. Internet jester, new costume idea. Absolutely. Anais says, same with gel polish. Always clean it before you cure it. Oh yeah, gel polish it's a UV resin. It could be dangerous. You have to be good at it. So absolutely be careful with that. Blue Iris says, thank you for your video on creating pattern from existing garments. About to take the plunge with my favorite shirt. Nice. Make 2 of them, 3, in all the colors that you like. Let's Have the World says it would take a while to list all the things that I love to watch. I watch a variety of stuff that relates to creativity. Oh. It's nice to have this spark, and it's okay to enjoy it in others as well. You don't have to put the pressure on yourself to do it. Chris Ann says, I vote for Internet Jester as the next project. Maybe at some point. I love jesters. I mean, I've done like this Moschino diamond clown thing. I've done a bard outfit as well. So maybe that's it fits in my aesthetic. Demoxal says, I have a mantra that I think anyone can benefit from. It's, if it's coming out poorly, keep making it poorly. Yeah, I can go behind that. Yes. Cackle Bernacle says, and if you enjoyed making it but don't like to look at it or keep it, it's okay to give it away. Put it on the side of the road for someone to pick up or even throw away. Yeah, it's okay also to recycle what you can, of course, if it's just cutting something and doing it for someone else, but for using it for another project. But if your crochet piece is terrible, well, use it as a rag. It's fine. That would be a fun rag. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Enjoy the process, not necessarily the result. Internet Jester has a 200k subscriber project. I don't want to think about 200k yet, but I will have to. I will have to find something. Because like the 100k project was the Mugler dress, which was a huge one. So do I have to find something even bigger for 200? I'll think about that. Put on the cat cam. I'll make him disappear. It's croquette time. Ah, okay. Be prepared to see him jump out of action. Cat cam. You see? He's like sleeping peacefully, pretending to be... No, I'm very deep asleep. I'm so tired. It's terrible. I could never go out because I'm almost dying of starvation because nobody is looking at me. Nobody is taking care of me. I'm gonna give him a French accent. I'm suffering so much. It is terrible. I'm the most unhappy cat in the world. Oh. Et voilà. Not so tired after all. Sam Tyers says, I am relearning crochet as part of my stroke recovery, and people that I know keep saying that I should sell the thing that I make. How do I explain to them that it's part of my recovery? Well, you tell them... no, I shouldn't swear. You tell them prout. You tell them chou. Go away. I'm just doing it for fun. And you can give them your pattern, and you say you do the thing and you sell it. Leave me alone. Leave me out of your capitalism mind. Blue Iris says anything worth doing is worth doing badly. I like this one. Very nice. Let's Help the World says, fun fact, Let's Help the World is a YouTube channel that I have that is about expressing myself with the passion I have. I do a variety of stuff. I don't have a certain principal topic. Nice! That's great! I'll check it out later and write it on my post-it. Voila. Mark D says, making mistakes is important to learn and enjoy. Never be scared to try new things. Absolutely. Yeah, making a mistake is not a mistake. It's experience point that you are adding to your character sheets. Absolutely. Dave O says he got offended. Oh, yes, so offended. Oh. He's probably like, oh, okay, I'm gonna eat, but still suffering. Though in my channel I really love to show art and the drawings too. I recently began to do craft DIY videos and I don't show myself. But it's okay. You don't have to do that. Just show your thing and enjoy your creative process. Actually, with all the AI debacle with AI stealing artists' work and just spewing garbage. I hate generative AI. But it actually gave me more appreciation on the art, like actual people's process of why they do things. And I'm getting back into drawing as well, just to enjoy it. I'm not yet. I mean, I used to love it when I was like in high school, but I've kind of stopped doing it except for drawing, like designing projects, but just drawing for the process of drawing. I wanted to learn it again. I've even bought books and I found old ones and I'm learning it just to enjoy it and to get back into seeing just creative expression as it can be. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be everywhere, and just enjoying the process in many different areas. And I'm actually very much enjoying that. Maha says, tell them they are capitalism poison. Life is work, living on its own. Yeah. I see why you would think you have to make money all the time, and I know things are not great right now, but also don't destroy any creative spark just for that, because many people, they just lose their art in that. I know that you have so many like small businesses of artists trying to just grind, and then they lose their spark, and it's so sad because they are so talented and now they don't want to see the thing because it's just yeah, selling your art ruins everything. Lynn says, when I first learned to crochet when I was a kid, I didn't know to add a chain stitch at the end of the row, so I had triangles at the end of it. We use them as pot holders for at least 10 years. Nice. And it's a reminder that you've learned that now also. The only one you need to compete with is you before, not others. So now you have this little nice reminder of where you came from, and that's nice. Malleus Flavius says, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. I would say yes, and then I would say it will suck the life out of you, and then you don't love anything at all. So I would say yes in the beginning, but you have to be very careful not to go into, to keep being a human behind the job. Your job shouldn't be everything that you are. Well, it's hard right now, of course, in this economy, but it can suck the life. I mean, how many, like, burnout is like, how many people in the chat have been burnout at some point? Raise of hand. I'm sure everybody will, but so be careful, especially if it's like your joy, your pride and joy. Don't take care of that. Take care of your mental health. That's what I'm trying to say. Kirklebarnacle says, I've seen videos of people recreating AI cakes or make crochet from AI instructions, even though about making clothes from AI art, just like the off on purpose. I don't even know how to follow a crochet pattern, so I wouldn't know how to do that, but I see how you would do that to show how not great the AI would be at it, but it is getting better, so at some point you won't be able to tell the difference. So it will kind of suck the life out of everything, Because if I know it's been made by AI, even if it's good, I'm like instantly. It's yeah. It has no interest. I mean, yeah, sure, it's pretty, but I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of demoralizing to see. Like, I used to be so excited about looking on Pinterest, and now with all the AI, it's like it just it kind of loses soul and reason to be there. It's kind of sure it's great for a corporate website that doesn't care about what's visually there, but for I don't know, it has no meaning. It's no. Why would I care? I don't care. Maritzel says, I'm going to organize a craft market for my friends. No, I won't be making anything on demand, but they can buy my old creation and handmade clothes for a good cause. This way, I don't feel the pressure. That's a great way to go to it. That's a nice initiative. You basically selling your, like people who, I don't sell their art for charity. It's basically what you are doing. That's a nice idea. Burnout is real. Yeah. Art Lady Bluntzer says, howdy from a grandmama from South Texas. Howdy. I have no idea how to make accents, so I'm gonna pretend I had the right Texas accent. I have enjoyed your channel for about 2 years. That world dress you all created, fantastic. Yeah, such a great community project. It's my most beautiful project. I love it so much. Hamkyo says, je souhaite une bonne soirée, Hazariel. Hâte de voir tes futures vidéos. Merci beaucoup, Hamkyo. Yes, absolutely. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, 2 minutes before the end of the stream, so should get ready. Chris Ann says, I collage junk journal and I guess asked often what I do with finished journals, like I'm supposed to sell them or something, or do it to become happy, and should that be enough? Exactly. You can just make things for the nice action of making the thing. We're human. We need to have purpose and express ourselves, and if it's in a journal that no one else will see, amazing, do that. You don't have to show it other. Sam Tayo says, the last job I had caused me to have a breakdown due to increasing pressure from the manager. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and unfortunately that's a very common situation, unfortunately. So yeah, we need to take care of our brain, because we are all going crazy. And I know I'm very, like, I don't have the worst situation, obviously. Some people have it so much more pressure from managers or in difficult situations, and that's why having a little creative output is kind of a little light in a dark path. I don't know. No, stay positive. Okay, stay positive. I think I will end the stream on a lighter note than burnout. What will be the next projects? I don't know yet, because I'm not okay. So I have the Conquest of Metodea in 3 weeks, so I'm going to be in Germany there, and in the meantime I'm working on a project for that, and also different maybe equipment stuff, or like I don't know, I have videos planned, but also I will keep on doing these live streams because they are much more honestly easy to set up. There's no editing afterwards, so I will keep doing live stream. I have 2 live streams planned. Well, I will make like a community post or other thing to tell you where I'm planning to go live. But please go to the Discord, like I have the link in the description of this live. If you want me to help with your project, I have like this channel where you can put photos, questions, anything in this, and I can help you with your specific project. Like you have a fitting issue, you want me to design something and brainstorm, or you need to know how to use this technique, I will do my best to help you. So I'm very excited to do more of that and doing live stream to do actual hospital costume, not hospital, but like, yeah, I save your projects or I help make them happen. That's really what I want to work on with these live streams, so I really want to keep doing them. I hope you enjoy that. This one was a lot of talking about myself, and thank you for all the questions in the chat, but I really want to go through something that's really helping people on their projects. Second thing is join the Patreon, of course, watch my videos, put the little like, of course, always, all the time. Ah bah voilà, c'est ça que maintenant que tu reviens. Viens, dis au revoir. Viens. He's like right there. Viens. Oh. Viens dire au revoir. We will do more live streams together. Obviously, the cat is going to be there because it's kind of always hanging out. As you can see, it's like suffering so much. On a bien mangé? And also, thank you so much. Voilà, what I was saying. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy. Feel free to give me advice or feedback on this kind of stuff and what I could do to improve, whether it's the technical things or just what I'm talking about. And hopefully we can do that all summer, because it's really nice to fight the heat with just staying in front of the computer with my fan and the cat, and all of you here to chat. And I hope you did some advancements on your crafting project while I was live. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Au revoir. Thank you for coming by. Bye.